Hello everyone, big greetings to you all. My name is Igor, Gravity Engraving Channel, a channel about laser machines and markers. I'll bring up a hot topic related to interference color or refraction color. These plates were made on a picosecond laser machine, and it turns out very beautiful. Everything is wonderful, it shimmers, everything is very bright, saturated, and looks wonderful. Similar options can be made on machines of the M7 series. I filmed separate videos about this, talked about the parameters, and added material to the training course. And actually, you have the opportunity to check it out and repeat the same on your M7 series machines. That's the JPD50M8 and the JPD60M7. At certain angles, all of the shimmers. It's not always perfect everywhere, of course, but overall it works. It all turns out well. Again, we conducted various tests on different lenses under different conditions. Well, more or less, you can get this on the MOPA M7 series, but again, I'll repeat, how stable it is depends directly on you, directly on the metal, and how you engrave. Let's set those options aside. And now today we'll look at the xTool F2 Ultra machine. So it's also MOPA, also the M7 series. It's a 60-watt model. The lens is basically suitable. Whether it works or not, let's watch this video. I've already basically tested everything possible. I also recorded additional material for the xTool F2 Ultra training course. I saved all the parameters right there in that tutorial. And now I'll show you how the process happens on this machine. We'll test it on 430 metal, specifically 430 stainless steel. It's ordinary steel without any special complications. Let's see the final result, how it turns out on 430 steel. We'll only look at finished, good, high quality results. So without any weird experiments, without anything, accordingly. And plus, we'll test on 304 steel, on polished, perfect stainless steel. This is a light, let's say elongated or lightly brushed stainless steel. We'll also be testing specifically on polished steel. Let's start with the preparation of the layouts. We prepared layouts in Corel because xTool Studio can't use spirals, snakes, or fills. So basically, we'll have to prepare the templates so that they meet the necessary requirements. The main requirement is that each engraving line, or each, let's say, row of engraving shouldn't overlap, cross, or let's say stack on each other, but pass as close as possible to each other. I made several versions of these guilloches, considering our engraving sizes and the fill density required for this engraving. Let's switch to xTool Studio. Again, I explained how these guilloches are made in the training material. It'll be fully available. So as not to overload our video too much right now, let's quickly move to the engraving template itself. The template's ready, we've already set the focal length. I've placed the metal, it's 430 stainless steel. We're positioning it in a convenient area for engraving. I didn't even clean the metal on purpose. So there's some grease here, some fingerprints, and a bit of dirt, but none of that will affect the quality of the engraving. The engraving quality itself will basically be more or less perfect. Let's set our parameters. The parameters are set in a sequence starting at a high power of 15%, and then we drop the power down to 6%. Moving on to the process. During the process, all we have to do is press start. The engraving will happen in a random sequence, meaning the pathing for this engraving is automated. They'll take about 13 minutes or so. The time will vary directly based on, again, the engraving speed, which is basically stable here. The file loading process takes a bit of time because it has to be calculated further and positioned within a specific zone. 13 minutes and 10 seconds, everything's being filmed in time-lapse. Let's hit start. We don't have the central fan installed, the one that goes inside the machine itself. We'll be using the central exhaust system instead. Click confirm and let's head over to the equipment. Finally, it's time to wrap things up. Actually, everything turned out exactly as it should have. Everything is bright, saturated, beautiful, and shimmering. The colors range from yellow to pinkish hues, with some magenta appearing in places. It's very beautiful. In some spots, the color shifts really nicely into blue and green shades. I mean, the whole thing shimmers brilliantly. The refraction color is there too, so it all looks as beautiful as possible. Let's take a closer look at the colors and how they shimmer. The bottom hexagons are red, pink, and yellow. There's also a green shimmer to them, so it's all looking absolutely stunning. The same goes for the parameters above and the refraction or color interference. It's all beautiful, impressive, and incredibly vibrant. There's a sense of depth here. We got the same results with the test file when we were testing specifically for the xTool F2 Ultra training material. So in the tutorial, all this info will be fully explained, shown, and demonstrated. 2 tables will be saved there, respectively, with different parameters and characteristics. We repeated the same thing on IC 304 grade stainless steel. We started down here at the bottom and got even better, higher quality, and more stable refraction or interference colors. Look how vibrant it is. It glows really brilliantly. The shimmers are also stable, look good, and are high quality. Further up, it's the same thing. And here we extended another layout, a template, also with good rich colors. But the stability here is, well, more or less okay, let's say. But over here, of course, it all looks much cooler and better. So you can definitely do this on the xTool F2 Ultra. The machine is just a tool. How you use it depends entirely on you. The capabilities in software won't limit you in any way. Choosing the Q pulse, setting the frequency range, there are no speed limits here either. So you can work on the machines quite freely and set whatever parameters you need. This was Igor from the Gravity Engraving channel. I'll definitely leave all the links needed for this material in the description below the video. Accordingly, I'll also leave links to the official sellers in Moscow in the description. And for contact to purchase training materials if needed, I'll leave everything in the description too. Alright guys, wishing everyone lots of goodness, dough, and bye bye for now.